These are the best highlights from all the matches of the day during the 2024 LPL Summer Split.
The ultimate. Flash on Feather, and there's no flash on 1xN as well from that earlier trade. They can definitely force it. It's all point and click.
We didn't see it all unfold, but there you go. It unfolds nonetheless. The first kill going over. A return here. Oh, UCal making it out in the mid lane. A 2v1 going a little bit awry. 1xN is not joining this. So FPX, they are committing hard to this. TT need to get the grubs and get out. They realize what has come, and that's going to be multi-CC knockups there. Nice little AoE damage with the bait sealed though by TT. And guess who's pulling them up by their bootstraps? It's UCal on the Yone. Finally, Doctum arrives here. This has been a 4v4 turning now into an overhanded fight by TT, but they get evened out by Feather getting caught out. Flash from Hoya, gets the flash from Care. In return, Hoya's going to CC down Doctum, but Doctum has gotten 2 kills now, and this Ezreal is starting to light him up as that Grubby goes over to TT. That'll be a 2-for-1 Grub trade over in favor of TT, but they might lose their life. Here comes that Arcade, and here comes Doctum as UCal try to take him out, gets the trade kill in the big one, because that's a shutdown back onto Doctum. And
but again, I feel like this is preamble to try and get onto that dragon as TT, as hello, play coming in top side. The
shot call and the play moves that we see, and Milky Way takes advantage of the Weaver's Wall to come claim a kill on top side. Yeah, good read from Milky Way. No, they're not going to really take the dragon. Infernal, so you don't see a Hextech or an Infernal Soul. And we'll see what that means as 1xN. Oh, no.
Wow.
Instantly flashing, though. That was really good reflexes.
Wow.
Fade Seal going to be used in mid lane. The knockup is there. Stranglethorn's on top of it all, but UCal had sacrificed his life for it. Beichuan just has to watch as his mid laner burns.
It's too dismantled, bro.
They have so many options, but they just can't find the angle here. The four.
All things considered, Mazel. This is a bit of a heist for TT to get this dragon, but FPX, I think they're handshaking it, and they're pretty happy to. This whole top tower will go over to Care, even if he doesn't quite get it down. The grubs will certainly finish the job, but he does. And now this Corki is huge. I don't want to say wholly immobile targets, but obviously Milky Way is one. Care has Valkyrie, but it's not always your get out of jail free card. There's UCal. Gets chunked low, and again, FPX, they're just moving numbers around.
You need to be a little bit careful. Both teams come away.
Yeah, both teams come away. TT will get a tower, so a little bit of gold reprieve, right? But in the grand scheme of things, a tier 1, 21 minutes into the game, it's not a lot to write home about. But he'll pick up this dragon, though, and it will stop that coming out of base with Feather. I mean, it's bold,
bro.
But
get over there. I'm just saying. He's trying to get into the corner there, but they have some body blocking available. 1xN is over the wall here. They might lose some bodies for this Baron. They're going to take the engage, maybe just giving over Shalahu's life. 1xN gets 1 kill there, but it's going to be a lot of purple capes for FPX.
Your Baron time over, if I'm being real. Let's see what they want, though. Milky Way's on the wave. He knows where his bread is, bud. You got to get the mid prio first. Maybe they want the fight after the fact. Slow chase down.
Shot, maybe.
I mean, either way, Mazel, they're in a good position now.
Oh,
they can just get the beeline into this mid-tier 2. And they're just rubbing their hands together and saying thanks. Like, we don't care about this dragon. Take construction for our troubles.
Are so long. It feels like every second dragging on as your base crumbles. Oh my goodness. They just lose 2 turrets. They lose the inhib in mid 2. They're going to lose lives as well. Hoya, you've turned dominant, but again, you are put in your place time and time again. And Doctum stepping up to get this inhib. That is lasting damage. That base might be made out of those papers that the little pig made his house out of. I don't know. It's getting blown down right now pretty heavily. And that wolf might look like a phoenix as the bot lane turret is falling here now. It is one last engage from FPX that could just be the death knell of TT. They'll find Feather, Solar Flare back. There's the combo. There's the Fate Seal. There's UCal trying to make it happen, but 1xN stepping up now. 1xN making lightning strike twice. It's him versus Doctum, but Doctum's so big. Can Doctum get the damage off here? Doctum is still kiting away. He's locked down. He cleanses, but he can't get away from the big croc. He arcade shifts over the wall. Hoya, a hungry predator, wants to chase him down, but can't get the distance there. He does have the speed up. He might actually have it, but he's getting kite.
To being something a little bit embarrassing for Hoya on that kite back. Doctum didn't want to commit some kind of flashy play though, knows he's got a 300 gold bounty.
Tucked him. That's
And as I
bold,
say it,
my friend. He gets the kill anyways, though, with the help of nobody, because it was a solo kill. The Care has TP'd over from the side, and you think you'd be watching some
Mazel.
fighting here, some wrestling, as they're going to be taking him out one by one. Beichua just has to watch as multiple members go down for TT, and that snowball is coming straight for the base as FPX roll
Mazel.
onward.
they've got minions in the mid
Oh
lane.
my
Feather,
God.
he's gone.
What
3 people are
happened?
dead.
This entire game is just falling off the wheels in the last minute.
Ooh, all right, that Zyra ult's going to save him some time. They still lose a Nexus tower. The minions, they're on their way. It's 10 seconds till UCal. They're not leaving. They're getting the bot on inhib just to make sure. On the off chance they fail this base at a game end attempt, they'll have that for themselves. Here's UCal.
Crash. TT realized this defense might just mean the difference in their next round. They need to win all of these games here against FPX. FPX definitely know that they are pretty clarified. There's not much clarity needed here, though. FPX absolutely dominating this game number 1 of this best of 3 now. It was a lot of sides in further games, and FPX still have a lot of flexibility in the picks they have available to them. Feather going for a last-ditch engage, misses it all and can't be really followed up on. Hoya trying to find a flank, but has to just walk from the front as Shala, who has found UCal over on the side. We have double Q3s ready to rock, but who's going to let theirs leash first? It was UCal missing his there, but FPX feeling a little bit dicey on that top lane. What's the IVAC motor telling you?
There's one shot. There's one chance at 14 million. And it's somehow FPX don't end this game.
Don't lose the game right now.
Oh, no.
Okay, they're good.
All right.
Sorry, keep going.
FPX don't end the game. They don't end the game in 6 minutes' time. Elder comes up. Watch
Okay.
it with me now. Beitron gets the steal.
All right, short enough here. Unless you can get big catch. Oh, a little bit. Okay, they're not going to follow it up. It was just a fake catch trying to get the flashes out, but ended up not being able to. UCal might look for an angle there. Ends up getting Milky Way's ire underneath it all. Feather wants it. Trying to step up, but can't find the angle there. Solar Flare goes in. Milky Way locked down. UCal needs the big angle. UCal getting locked down immediately, though. He's out of there. They get one back, but I don't think it's enough. FPX throwing their money around here. You've got the double knock. No, it's going to be buffered out of by 1xN. 1xN is popping off right now. He just can't get locked down. He's locked down from hell, and now Hoya with a triple kill stands as the only member to stave TT off from darkness. Darkdom has been the shining light this entire game by FPX, and he'll slam that door shut and shove TT into the darkness here as a 1-0 lead crests for the Phoenix.
The setup is moving into these early objectives, particularly. That was what made the game for FPX and broke it for TT.
I really like Darkdome draft here on the red side. We'll see if TT can put up or shut up here. As we get into game number 2, we're already getting to level 1 again, and Hoya burns his flash, but this time it's not just a flash that's going down. It's about to be first blood too, and it goes over to life.
But big thing here, that wave there, they've kept it Crash the whole time, but they don't want anything aggressive going on. Speaking of crashed waves,
Ooh, try to punish the
Splash
Scorpion
Slayer.
man here. The Ixtal's impact gets stopped, and he's easily carved up. Xiaolahu is going to make it out alive, too, and a beautiful dive executed for his second kill to FPX. Interesting. To go for these kinds of trades, but it's just the way the map was leaning for both junglers, so taking advantage of the pacing of the game. They also have priority down here on bot side, and also
has
base
to
one.
try and hover for this at the very least, right? Otherwise his bot lane just instantly dies.
Now they know they don't have any support coming because he's being stopped. But Feather tanking the turret. Oh, gets carved up into some ground beef, and that's a barbecue in my head.
You know, the splash on the back end of the skill shot has come out of the picture in picture. 1xN doesn't
Cleanse
have
for flash.
and
Yeah.
Darkdom doesn't have cleanse. So I wonder what
Feather.
happened.
He missed the combo. Oh, no. Things are falling apart here, TT.
What is
getting all
going
the
on?
combos used on him, and now Feather just getting low. One more auto. Oh, it's Milky Way that ends up cleaving. I was going to say, is Life going to take another one there? But Milky Way ends up getting a 4th kill for FPX. Kind of out of their hands after this, even if they 2-0 here. But it's been really nice to see the flexibility of Milky Way. He was playing Talia. Now he's flashing in for kills on the Lilia. And he is the engine right now that is running this game, too, of FPX. Follow up on their first. Get a second dragon for themselves. FPX moving in, though. Milky Way is going to try to get the follow-up here. Feather might just sacrifice his life. Valkyrie out means UCal has an escape, and Feather is just going to be beef for the taking, but it's Killer Instinct that brings Doctum into the fight. Pyroclasm doing some work, but it might not be enough. The slowdown is king, and Beitwan gets pounced on by Milky Way, and that's a double kill coming across for him. Kair's going to try to chase down UCal. Culling into the back is not going to be enough for FPX, but the Rift Herald will actually be given to TT, so they're starting to use their pressure a little bit better.
All right, I like this. It's a good answer. And again, this is what we need to see from TT, some creativity and stopping some FPX plays. And as I say that, speaking of creativity, this is something that realistically Hoya's not expecting.
Oh my god, they threw everything at him, dude.
Oh.
And he goes through the wall. Is he going to be able to stop double impale? He can't move. They're under turret now. It's not enough. The turret's so low, but it's doing so much work. It's finally going to get taken down. He's also taken down on top of it. And all
it's going to be nice gold for him. Beitwan, nice gold to get him back in the game. But FPX, they're just so strong at this stage in the game.
Can move forward. This dragon a little low, but TT a lot healthier health bars to move in here, and Beitwan doesn't have much mana but might have enough damage. They're going to push in. TP coming in from FPX. It's a little bit difficult. They're going to try to burn the dragon here. This is 3rd dragon for TT, so Soul Point acquired. Now they got to get out.
Oh, it's so
They've got a
awkward,
big
Marcel.
croc on the other side, but FPX,
they'll try and make that fight happen, but not willing to. It's good discipline. They just acknowledge if they lose out multiple members here, if Milky Way of double dot, that's just me though. I think it does delay some of your other stronger core items as Shalahoo.
He can't even get out. He's going to try to slice and dice his way, but he gets impaled right on the stinger of Hoya to set up for him to the Muramana.
Exactly. A lot of things going on now. Beitwan without that flash. Very vulnerable to a play, but Milky Way's ultimate is so big.
They're in such an awkward choke. Yeah, Life will take advantage of that every time. TT are completely split. Life goes in, gives his life, but he might just be a martyr that FPX were looking for. The Phoenix is trying to rise from the ashes, but TT are snuffing him out one by one. Kair goes in for his own play. Milky Way with all that gold. It's about to be shut down straight over, and a triple kill goes to Beitwan. Hoya and UCal stand strong, and TT claim the soul.
It makes you worry for FPX. I think it's right to worry Beitwan.
Beitwan overstepped. Now he has to go golden, but he popped that pyroclasm there, so he's going to get a lot of damage back for it. Shalahoo burning. They do end up getting him in the end as well, so it will be the trade 1-for-1, but that's your jungler down. I love that instant decision-making right now as TT is just hard burning the Baron. The TP on the backside will be Shalahoo joining. Instant dominance pop, but the Baron's already going down. Here comes the Croc. In the pit they go, though. Who's going to get the smite? It's taken by Milky Way. The hopes and the dreams of FPX ride on this star, and they're riding sky high into space as a triple kill comes through for Doctum. It's all TT's hopes and dreams shattered by the presence of Milky Way.
TT hedged everything on that Baron play, and FPX in seconds crushed that dream for TT. Baron in tow. They lost 2 members, and it's only the support and top, like they care. The carries have the Baron. They get tier 2 top. They get 2 towers mid. It's a huge, huge gold swing.
TT backs against the wall. FPX looking for 2-0 here, and then hoping for the best of the next series. With that pyroclasm, the culling comes out. That vision game's pretty strong. Shalahoo waiting on the flank here. Milky Way trying to get some poke in. Can't get a big lilting lullaby just yet. Engage goes in, but Shalahoo is there. And FPX, they got 4-deer drive here. Can they make it happen? Feather's getting a little low. Look at 1x in. He's popping heads. Killer Instinct comes back from Doctum. Elder Dragon secured by TT. And they wipe the floor with FPX. They had a 10k lead to Yamada, and they lose it just like that. Karen's gonna get chased down here by UCal, but it might not just be enough. He's gonna cleanse, he's gonna run. One more auto attack, the burn's not enough, the rocket's not gonna connect.
His ult was up still. I think it was still on cooldown. That or he just didn't have a good opportunity to use it, one or the other. Either way.
It has been really fun to watch these two guys work against each other. Now it all comes down to a couple executed points and maybe an engage by TT. They're using the Ixtal's impact by Hoya to get life back. That solar flare does a lot to separate back the fight, but the burn from Feather is enough to get the kill. And now FPX down a member, need to try to pull back. I don't think, well, now they'll know because he steps up.
Ooh.
Another Swirl Seed connects, a lilting lullaby onto them all. Shala, who wants the death knell there, but he can't get it. He's gonna death twist all over him. Can he get it? He's not gonna have the damage just yet, but Milky Way will follow him up. Now TT trying to fight tooth and nail, but they can't do it. Milky Way, he goes golden, and the burning health bars of TT by 1XN's last stand will not be enough. And FPX's star finds another triple, and he'll try to slingshot
onto UCal, and I think it was
They're going
Beitron.
for it.
And they've got this game, and they've got 6 scrubs, they've got a wave, and no one's alive for 15 seconds. FPX should be taking this series 2-0.
They
moving to
needed
3-3, and then waiting for EDG and this JDG series to play out.
They needed a 2-0, and now they are the biggest Edward Gaming haters of all time. They're trying to make their push into the Ascend group for the next round, and FPX will claim a 2-0 over TT.
Now, more in the context of looking over and seeing what EDG have, because, or JDG have rather. There's Grump as well, and I think JJ's finally got a read on that.
Yeah.
He just turned around immediately going into that top side. I wonder if Shear's going to try and defend his camps for him, but he's got a wave up there. That's the problem.
Leave. He gets
no
tagged.
cleanse.
Here comes the Spear. Kanavi with those Cougar claws. I told you can't turn and run from a Cougar. They'll get you all day long. And that will be first blood over the JDG.
Very happy to take that trade. As now Shear.
Oh, no, Shear.
It was so nice.
Caught twice. This time you don't got Cassante things to get you out of it. Solo kill will take him out.
It was so nice. JDG, unfortunately, watch EDG not let him do it twice. As now JDG will get this bottom tier tower. Tier 1 tower, rather. It's only one dragon, though. 14 minutes in, so it's not the worst thing in the world. Solo kill's gonna self. That should just about close up the gold difference between those two top laners, I think.
That was 1,000 gold in turret plates. Zyra Jungle will end up getting the Rift Herald. Ooh, another arrow. It's going to find JJ in transition. Nice block by Wink with the double grain interest.
Wow.
This man is doing everything, but JJ's health bar is saying, no, I got to go. And Yagal's trying to chase him down. The Buster shot will get him the reset. He's not going to chase any further as
Looking
the...
for Yagal. Has flash, but no turret. So,
yeah, has a long way to run. Is not gonna buffer the grand entrance. The Counter-Strike comes out and Yagao gets killed. A TP from Sheer a little bit too late, but maybe looking for more as Wink's health bar is not very high. All out comes through. Those Intofus hit strongly and the turret falls. He's still got the damage to tick up and Sheer goes forward now. Ruler not gonna follow up as he does not
with the Iceborne Gauntlet. I think that could have very easily been a chase down onto the Jax as well. Not bad there. But JDG. Find another play. EDG, crying. I pick up this tower there.
EDG is subscribed to the League of Triforce here. They're actually going to try to subscribe to the League of take down Sheer multiple times in the game. He does not have a little... actually, yeah, okay. I mean, that fourth one is not going to be enough. I was like, he might still have an exit but as soon as Wink comes over the top. Now, Leave just might die in mid lane. Not going to find the spear. Ends up getting the Arcane Shift away. That's Rift Herald and bot side. A tempo play by EDG as they take down Sheer, and they're able to take down a tier 2 tower here as well.
Yeah. All right. EDG finding some nice openings on the map to, at the very least, answer out. Wink's going to ride the Herald out for fun.
Start out this drag, though, and JDG not once willingly go quiet into the night. Kanavi's in the pit. Kanavi steals it because he's just better, and he's going to go forward for another one. He gets a kill, gets shut down right after. Now EDG trying to fight their way out of this one. Solo kill and crying. They're fighting tooth and nail at the pit of the dragon, but it's only going to be solo kill left, and Yagao missing and Sheer clean him up real good. Yagao, the vibes captain. Feels like nothing is different. This team is functioning like a machine right now. And speaking of, maybe a machine that walks into bushes unaware, and Ruler, I caster curse JDG for Mel there, and Ruler will go down the lead. That's actually really big as well.
Accelerated, but he's also, you know, very much building cheaper items. That said, doesn't make him a weak champ. As the arrow. Ooh.
Not able to hit on point. Ruler hasn't found the lockdown just yet. Wink has been consistent in big run entrances. False engage there by EDG, but they've gotten a full engage by Solo Kill, who goes over for a double counter strike, but gets immediately taken out of the fight. EDG, they're turning tail and running, but JDG, they're gonna rip him right back. That Stranglethorn able to separate a little bit more. The resets were not there just yet. Leave tank
Laid as traps, and then they get to play off them really
my
easily.
God. Is he gonna get him?
You out?
He's gonna commit the death. Oh, the last turret shot. We get the Solo Bolo trade down in bot side. Now it's a 4v4.
Alright, JDG, Chemtech, it's just, and I'll be honest, Chemtech, it's one of the few times I'll say Soul's going to be really annoying to deal with. As
missing.
Yeah, taking a
Ruler
lot
has
hit.
it. Yeah, Solo Kill can't do it.
Yeah. It was a good TP in the sense of they didn't know he was there, but now this is a bit problematic. That minion is faster than Solo Kill.
Oh, the arrow, that's all the way from distance, so he literally can't do anything. And Ruler, once again, setting the bar of measurement here in the LPL, and it goes straight into the Baron play by JDG.
JDG also need to pay that one caster minion a bit more shit.
Yeah, a
What's he
little
looking
bit
for?
deep here. Definitely a little bro moment to get the big bros, the Baron, but Yagal maybe try to join his little bro in death. Is
Quickly, now he's in the special task force, and he feels a little bit, you know, don't want to say outclassed, but he's got a lot of experience around him.
He does it very quickly here. JDG really not in position to punish, but maybe the fight after. EDG trying to exit. They're getting caught on the death wall here, and now they're caught between a rock and a hard place, and that's a Kasante with a triple knockback there into the wall. Big all out, bringing Wink right back to the team, and that's one kill away by JDG. They will not through any further, but they're going straight down mid lane with this Baron buff.
Exactly. They'll get an inhib for this at least. EDG have to reset, and it's slow resets for all of them. Good fight for JDG. Good angle from Sheer. Redeemed himself a little bit. I mean, that death for Baron earlier, it's technically worth anyway, but just doing another fantastic job. Locking down multiple members.
Now. Leave needing to be the damage source here for EDG, but they haven't scaled up fast enough. They're on those 4 items, but it might not just be enough, or at least close to 4 items for the major carries here of EDG. But against top, it feels like you can't really do much as the Ezreal. Your poke does not stick, and Cryan's health bar is not sticking either. But EDG, they have one last desperate play onto Kanavi, who's out-positioned right now, going to flash right back to his team, and he is just fine. But the only remaining inhib left, and they only have a couple turrets to crack that one open.
Not bad. JDG just going by the books here. Shower, like you say, still up and available. No Banshees on Jia. Deep TP.
TP. Is this the play? Can EDG make it happen again? A defense for memory here. They go for the double counter strike. They get it. Now Yagao is just free firing over the wall here, and JDG might have just done it, missing, blocking so much damage. Solo Kill going for the play, but he gets booster shotted out of there. Now it's all Sheer moving forward. Might just trade his life for it, but look at the flank by JDG. A beautiful spear by Kanavi takes the life of JJ, and there will be a defense from EDG. That's JDG making a mark on game number 1. And we wanted to look at Kanavi versus JJ, and Kanavi came out on top time again. A 1-0 lead and a potential dashing of the hopes of EDG.
JDG do it meticulously. Their second game to close out against TT. We're going to see JDG pilot a very similar feeling composition here in this game number 2 of their series. They continue to keep
deep
the ruse
flank, man. What?
Yep.
Oh my goodness. Weeks like, where did you come from? Now they're going to get over the top by Cryan, who is able to get there first now. It's Kanavi gets flashed on by JJ. Now things are going the way of EDG, and Cryan can follow up with a little bit. Now JJ going right back on to get Gal. This red buff doing some work with the burns, but EDG respond in kind to highlight reel every single week in the top plays. It was actually insane. And then he had a very quiet but still deadly spring. And now in summer, we haven't seen necessarily every pop-up.
Leave with no flash. There's no vision here as well. Do they have the burst damage through cleanse? That's my question.
They don't have the lilting lullaby, but they have damage. Now they get leave down very low, but those turret shots are doing some work now as well as they're getting stacked up. Here comes Cryan to JDG. They're in some trouble. Missing might just give his life there, and he does. Over to leave. Now the bounce over the wall. Kanavi in some trouble here too, and EDG, they've gotten 2 kills for leave, and that's ginormous.
All right, well, EDG, honestly, just credit to Wink. Does such a good job peeling this dive. Oh boy.
They saw him go into the bush because of the control ward, and at the last second he sees what has caused his death as he will fall. That's JDG making good.
Utilizing, to be honest with you. As JJ gonna get aggressive here onto Sheer.
Does have that armor shred there. Solo Kill's trying to get the distance here. Wink's coming around too. All out, all in on a Sheer. He's still Scorpion Man, but he'll be carved up leg after leg, and Solo Kill gets it.
Yep, Solo Kill a little bit more than perhaps they should without that tool. But Solar Flare is such a example, of course. Though, that aside, EDG, they will finally get the tower up here on the top side. Not going to be a plated tower, but Cryan will definitely better than nothing. Herald dropped on the bot side though, and look at this positioning from JDG because they're not actually there to defend that tier 2, so that should go down for EDG.
You get another one maybe.
Exchange. And they're not going to get tier 1 either, so EDG are actually running JDG around the map a little bit here. And this is all before Dragon spawns, no less, so not
right before it's all.
But in all fairness, I think for EDG that's better. That's better in the immediate future. 600 gold shared between Lilia and Jace. 700 actually. You don't really want that, do you?
Captain needs help, and they are sending everyone. It's little bro who's showed up again, but it's Kanavi, the general of them all, who's going to set them up with a sweet, sweet lullaby, and then Sheer impales them on the stinger as JDG have pounced, and now they're looking at a tier 2 pot side.
Animal Kingdom is in the favor of JDG. They've got a deer and a scorpion. Ooh. They had on the side of EDG. It was a monkey. So, EDG, they lose that plate. They're going to lose this tier 2 as well. That's so much gold. It's going to be split as well. Yeah, JJ's still there. So I was getting to, they need the opportunity first though. Yagao is going to have a...
Leave gets a massive chunk of gold off taking down Yagao. They're going to murder it pretty fast. I mean, they have a lot of sustained damage from Cryan. Here comes Kanavi. He's already gotten the steal once against JJ. JJ needs to right those wrongs. The True Shot Barrage, the TP coming in. EDG want to fight here, but JJ goes for the Baron. They do end up securing it. Wink giving his life. They end up getting Solo Kill with the fadeaway, and they're going to clean Cryan up as well. Everyone's just running for the hills here from EDG, and Sheer can't chase down the remaining members, so 2 Baron buffs make it out alive for EDG, but JDG have wrestled complete control of Summoner's Rift.
What an excellent job from JDG just to clean up some of those kills. Good defensive play from a couple of the members of EDG just to ensure that not everyone dies, and they take the Baron.
Might be a little careful of some of the poke coming through, but JJ getting a big combo with the Cyclone or Wink getting an engage is massive. EDG have a lot of follow-up, and Wink hasn't been spotted, now will be. The engage, though, comes over the wall onto Ruler. They can't get him, though, and now they've overextended. Kanavi found the backline here, and he's gone golden. An impale on the 2 members, and JDG, you blink, and all of a sudden, EDG are gone, and their hopes are gone, too.
What stopped the dive in from Leave? Because I could have sworn he tried to Killer Instinct onto Ruler on the backline. Wink's engage was actually pretty solid. All things considered about the angle and being found out, but now, forget that. JDG are onto 1 inhibitor in the mid lane. They won't quite get that second one down in the bottom side of the map, but that EDG's engage whilst when it works, it works. It's super conditional, and now they've definitely caught on to Wink.
Home
in this
on the
area.
range. There's a wild buffalo that roams. And I guess Wink, finding his roaming buffalo status, will end up getting away with a blast cone, but might just have to sacrifice his life. And the True Shot Barrage gets Ruler the kill. 5-0-3, and some carved up beef for him.
Not bad. Any fight that plays out for EDG here is likely to be negative unless they can find those key targets.
JJ has done it before. He has to do it here. Maybe a little bit of revenge for him. He's in there. They're going to find the backline with Leave. Leave is massive now, though. There's the engage into the Baron pit. The Baron going low. JJ's not alive to take it. And JDG, they said, screw the Baron. We want your lives. Now solo kill on the backline all by himself, but crying, trying to put on the best performance he can, but he's down and out. The Baron's still up. JDG still...
Finishes off that one. And, you know, again, EDG, very nice and creative from Leave to, you know, make that play. But at the end of the day, it just doesn't matter. You're already down
here with JDG, and now they're looking to softly and easily go into that Group A next time in the next round. Oh, I don't know if they have the engage. Oh, no. Konami's just taking, I swear, I just need to stop talking about JDG. They still have a 3-man impale right there. And the hammer slammer as EDG still turns it all the way around. And Sheer has to flash his way out of there. Ruler
all of this poke is, my goodness me.
It does so much. He's going to pop the Lilting Lullaby.
Slept,
they're going to use it as a distractionary tool. The True
Oh, he's
Shot
dead!
with the burn. And all those dominoes, they're starting to burn into life here. You got Leave on the side. Nice double impale there from Sheer. Is it going to be enough? Leave is massive here, but he's going to get run straight into the wall. And EDG's hopes and dreams, their hope of ascending to Group A, will be left out in the dust. And JDG will remain king of Group A.
The only other team to go 6-0 is Top Esports. They're saying that mantra here. Closing out against the EDG, relegating them to Group B. And whilst the game lengths were quite long, I'll tell you one thing. EDG had not a lot of a chance back in.
These were some of the best highlights from the 2024 LPL Summer Split matchups of the day. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.